Is this real wood?
Long ago in a distant land, I, Afu, shape-shifting master of yogurt, unleashed an unspeakable dairy-themed evil upon the world. But a foolish samurai warrior wielding a That's a shotgun! Why does he have a shotgun?
Stop right there. That's not the real story in Shotgun Samurai. You'd better head over to Indiegogo right now and find out what's actually in this book. You know, or get left out.
Safe.
Have a fucking swig, mate. Down, skull it. In the book.
Hail, brothers and sisters, sister brothers, brothers, sisters. And hail, sisters out there, too. I'm Bright. I see you in the back there. I'll bring you in just a minute. I'm going to tell you why I'm going to be a little dour in this stream here. Normally, I don't want to bring this stuff up, and I know everybody says this, so feel free to clip it and call it cliche, but normally this isn't my mode, but it's just going to be a while before I can get kind of my groove back. On Tuesday, my sister died, rather unexpectedly, and trying to figure out how to move forward with all that, right? All that stuff. The anniversary of my father's death was Thursday, and it's just been a real 1-2 punch of a month anyway, and damn it, I need a cigarette. I wish I smoked, I wish I smoked. But, so this stream here, I'm just trying to think about other stuff, so I thought I'd get that out of the way early so everybody here knows what's up. I just want to think about other stuff, talk about other stuff, because I kind of need to. So after that rousing introduction, how about that, huh? All smiles around here, right, I'm Bright?
That's the way it goes sometimes. What was it? We lost my grandmother 2 years ago, Christmas, basically.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Sorry.
That's what it is, man. People unfortunately pass sometimes, and I'm sorry to hear about your sister, but yeah, it's what it is.
It is. It
How
is, and
things going aside from that?
They're going, right? They're going, right? Every day the sun keeps rising. We're there to see it.
Yep, it's kind of the perspective you have to take at that point. Like the business with the enlarged heart that I had recently, like that just kind of, I cut everything out of my diet that I don't need.
Right.
I'm done. Like I'd rather be alive than like consuming weird shit.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad that there was a solution ready for you, man, that you could move right in to make the changes you needed to. That's good news.
Yeah. Well, it looks to be that was the reason why I was having trouble with breathing too. Apparently, an enlarged heart can cause you like, it's like a choking feeling almost.
Yeah, like, well, yeah, of course, because it's right there where your lungs are. So
Yeah.
can interfere with that. So, thankfully the diet's helping, right?
Yep. Yeah. No, I feel considerably better.
Congratulations, man. I'm really glad to hear that.
Yeah. So, believe me, you and me both.
Yeah, right.
You and me both. That's why I wasn't showing up for a while. I was kind of spiraling. I wasn't feeling the greatest, and then it peaked with a middle of the night emergency room visit.
Thank God they caught it like that, just caught it that early so there wasn't a huge problem. There could be something corrected without like massive amounts of surgery and stuff, man.
Pretty much. Great. Yeah, we're gonna ultrasound my heart and see if like anything else needs to be done, but I think corrections and diet and whatnot and more moderate exercise instead of exhausting myself might be in order.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't hurt, right, to be active. Certainly not when you're a writer.
No, definitely not. I find the most interesting thoughts that I tend to just kind of wander my way into usually happen when I'm pacing or when I'm really fired up about something. Like I find physical activity or anger are usually the biggest motivators for me when it comes to writing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this helps then. This gets everything running into motion, and it helps your health too, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So there you go.
Yeah. Do they know the cause of death for your sister?
Yeah, she had complications with the flu.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, was she diabetic?
No, she's quite a bit older than me from my father's first marriage.
Oh, okay.
So
much older.
So as it is with the elderly, the flu strikes them pretty hard, and You know, it was a bit of a long battle, but, you know, there's no more suffering, right? Suffering's ended there.
Yeah, that's how I saw it with my grandmother, too, because she got to the point where her lungs kept filling with fluid.
Mm.
And so we were just... They gave her some drugs to help her be able to sleep, and they emptied her drained her lungs is the word I'm looking for. But she went in her sleep, and we were just like, well, she didn't suffer as much as she could have. So it's always a blessing when that happens. As much as you don't want to see the person go, like, I'd rather they go peacefully than painfully.
Exactly. But we are joined in the chat. We have Brother Jabba the Healer here, Brother El Cid. Of course, you're right here with us, Arkansas, Brother Arkansas. Iron Red. Got Everybody Loves Cthulhu. Love the intro. Yeah, that is the 1974 Chain Gang, or the Chain Gang of 1974. Not like that. That's like their band name, like Red Suit Jump Apparatus, just whatever. Random name. It has nothing to do with when they were in business or whatever. But it's off of the Grand Theft Auto 5 Volume 1 original music album. So if you guys want to look up the Grand Theft Auto 5 album, you'll find that song.
That's actually pretty cool. I didn't realize that they had done original music for Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, they actually had a lot of the radio stations you have in Grand Theft Auto 5, all original music that they licensed to work with in the radio.
Very cool.
All those radio stations, custom recorded, by the way. They hired radio DJs and voice actors to play radio DJs for each radio station. They're all indistinct.
That's actually one of the reasons why I really enjoyed Vice City and GTA 3 in particular.
Yes.
Grand Theft Auto Vice City and Grand Theft Auto 3 had phenomenal radio stations.
Yeah, and Grand Theft Auto 5, man, especially the online one, even better, man. They're constantly updating the stuff, so you get like new tracks, new DJs and stuff. It's like being in Los Santos. It's nuts.
Oh, that's really cool. I might actually have to get that game.
Yeah, it's worth it, man. It's crazy how like 2015 is when this game came out, and it's still one of the most popular online games ever created. It's great.
Gonna be. Well, it's just like what's that game? World of Warcraft. Despite Blizzard's abject failure to keep it correctly updated and rolling, millions of people still play it. They love it.
Yeah, right. One piece at a time, but they add on to it, right? Got all these new missions and stuff all the time. It's crazy.
Oh, but okay, so they do actually add new mission content. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, all the time, man. All the time. Like they just added a whole bunch of new heists. There's a casino heist now you can do. Takes 4 guys. Oh yeah. They have Apocalypse heist. You can buy a Soviet submarine with nuclear capabilities and nuke other subs. It's nuts.
Oh no, that's insane.
Yeah, there's racing games inside of it. There's a whole racing circuit inside of it, by the way. Competitive online racing. They take bets on each other, real money, inside of GTA. It's all over YouTube.
That's fantastic.
Real GTA races. Yeah, they take it pretty seriously. But Lazmat, if you caught that, that's the Chain Gang of 1974, Sleepwalking, off the GTA 5 radio album there. Hail, brother. Welcome to the chat. Andy's here. Hail, brother Andy. Brother, sister Andy, or sissy brother? I'm not sure. Brother Andy, anyway. I like brother Andy. Hail, sister brother Perrette. Hail, like your icon. Jabba's reminding me about this stuff. Yes, they're remaking the old PS2 games, and I believe that's what number 6 is going to be. Is like all of them together. So you're like playing like from the Mississippi West, and like the size of the map you're going to deal with in number 6. So that's been one of the things that they've really been a big selling point for GTA 5 Online, is that you can move between the locations. It's a gigantic map and stuff. And I guess there's a mod now you can put in where you can go to Liberty City. You can cross the bridge and go to Liberty City.
Seriously, you can actually go to the city from, I believe it was the PSP game?
I think it was PS2 where Liberty City was. I could be wrong, but you can cross the bridge.
I thought Liberty City Stories was the PSP one.
It could be the expansion of it.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough.
Because that's usually what they did with the PSP was expand on a story like that Assassin's Creed one where she had like magical powers. The lady assassin had like magical powers.
Okay, that's a fair point. I didn't realize that they had typically done that with the PSP iterations.
So yeah, but there's a mod. So it's not like complete, but there's a mod for it. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, that's on my end. Give me 1 second. I will shut my door.
Oh, okay. But
I'm gonna crush a can. Here we go.
Oh.
Sorry about that, Jabba. I didn't realize that my door was open, and my mother is deaf in one ear, so she has her TV cranked
Gets
to
loud,
a monstrous degree. Yes, she's literally completely deaf in one ear.
I don't know if you guys caught this clip in the opening, but it makes me laugh.
Yeah, the dog is so appropriately nervous there. I absolutely adore that.
Yeah, it's great. You gotta love these TikTok kids. They're going nuts over there. Like I see, they've come up with Panzer Sexual. Like they took the color samples from the Panzer tank of the 1940s there, 1930s.
Yep.
And they took the color of that and made like a sexuality flag out of it. They have now those colored flags that tell you like what sexuality you are apparently, and because we needed that. But the Panzer Sexual is a new thing now, I guess. I've got to look forward to. I identify as an Apache attack helicopter, and also as a pansexual. Weapons are part of my religion.
I always like saying I identify as an M1 Abrams tank.
It's so specific. It's so specific.
Yep. It's just because that level of specificity it's meant to sort of mock the way they're very specific while being non-specific about what their sexuality is. So I targeted a specific type of tank.
Yeah, I bet there's somebody out there though. You know what? It exists. Rule 3. Yeah, if it exists, there's porn of it. So somebody out there has made M1 Abrams tank porn.
I mean, there's legitimately fucking Godzilla Fuda porn, so I mean, nothing surprises me at this point.
Well, hey, on that note, how about Ric Flair and that crazy plane ride from hell thing on Dark Side of the Ring, huh?
Oh man, I haven't seen that in so long. Holy crap.
Well, they aired this stuff, I guess, on Biography TV or TLC, one of those ones that barely anybody remembers. And apparently, I had no idea. See, I was one of those doofuses that thought, oh, hold on, pause before we get too far here. Hail, brother, sister, brother, Andy. He says, I identify as an Andy-sexual.
Andy-sexual.
Laugh out loud.
Is that Andy?
Yeah, it's Andy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure. I didn't know his username. I'd always seen Elasmat referring to him as Andy when he was in the chats.
Yeah, I guess Elon and Grimes are split up here. So,
to the surprise of no one, she's a weirdo, and Elon's fairly moderate left.
Yeah. It's just weird, especially how they'll have to now have like a custody case over that kid named after, some part of space. So
that
is Elon about to become the most eligible bachelor in the world? I don't know, Jabba. You might be able to sexually identify as Elon Musk after he gets divorced.
Fucking bigots.
Yeah. But I was one of those doofuses that thought Ric Flair was like this really, it's just a character. He had this guy he played on WWE and in interviews, and that was just his thing. That was, but behind the scenes, he's just some, dude. He's just a dude.
No,
takes it off.
he amps it up a little bit on stage, but he's the same person on stage and off stage.
Yeah, and it just got nuttier and nuttier as this episode went on, because like Tommy Dreamer started being like, "Oh yeah, it was a joke. Everybody takes it out of context," like making all this freaking excuses for this stuff, and it's like, what in the hell is going on, man? It wasn't enough to just play around in the ring. You got to live it too.
Some guys got a little too into their role. It is what it is.
Gosh, well, I probably shouldn't have, but I laughed pretty hard at that older wrestler talking about Ric Flair helicoptering his dick in a bar. I know I was supposed to be disgusted by that, but I couldn't stop thinking of that scene of like back to, like I could see him from behind and he's doing that, shouting "Woo! Woo!" You know?
Yep. That's the first thing that came to mind too for me. It's just him going "Woo!"
Yeah, guys, you probably could have phrased that a little better, maybe a little bit more damning, as opposed to, here's my attack helicopter. So,
oh god, speaking of crazy shit wrestlers do, 2 hours from my hometown, there's a city. It's where my great aunt lives, and the Undertaker was there after a show in a bar that a buddy of mine bounced at, and apparently he was in there one night and after a WWF show, and he decided he was going to do something. I don't know what kind of drug it was off the countertop, and it took like 4 bouncers to restrain him and drag him out of the bar.
wow. So there was some Wheaties in there, huh? Jeez.
Yeah. It took 4 people to remove the Undertaker from the bar. Like,
yeah.
Shit, man.
The Andy says, "Welcome to Andyville. Population me, myself, and I." Well, Andy, hey, brother.
I didn't know he was a Coke fiend sauce.
Hey, brother. I hope the chocolate fountains of Andyville flow freely. Yeah, that doesn't sound right. So, what did Ric Flair say or do? Well, it seems to be that he's had a career-long issue with keeping his genitalia away from people who don't want to see it or touch it. Seems to be a long history of rampant disregard of other people's, career, what their career objectives are. And also just this very strange targeted racism. Like it's not even a general racism. He just seemed to have a problem with black men in wrestling. It seemed to be his biggest problem. He didn't have a problem with black women in wrestling. Just Ric Flair just targeted all the black guys in wrestling. Really weird. But that's what the dark side of the ring went on about on Ric's end, and I guess there were people around him that were in support of it. I guess they interviewed as well, and they had things that you wouldn't expect people who are supposed to be role models. They had things that to say, bad things that you don't say about people who are doing bad things. Like, it's a joke. It's okay. We do that all the time. Don't say that. Don't say that at all. You say that was bad and we're never going to do it again. Not, it was a joke. We were here before in the green room before we came on the show.
Sauce said apparently, Flair has a long history of exposing himself. He would do it to do it on airplanes to stewardesses.
Yeah, this is the plane ride from hell where that lady got cornered by him, I guess, and they made it. They made the scene kind of spooky, where they kind of they did the whole mystery, unsolved mysteries thing, where they re-dramatized it, and there's a little spook. They put like fog on the plane. I was like, come on, guys, he's not the boogeyman.
I mean, at least they didn't use the X-Files theme, I guess. They showed some restraint.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
geez.
no, but it's just an ugly situation, and I just had no idea, because I'm one of those doofuses. It's like, it's TV. He's only like that on the TV.
Yeah, there are a couple dudes that ended up believing their own hype, unfortunately, and one of them was Ric Flair. One of them Funny enough. Do you know the story about Randy Savage going to a Waffle House?
I feel like this is going to be funny. No, I don't know.
So he went to a Waffle House, and some manner of debacle broke out, and he decided to stab a motherfucker in the arm with a fork and then flee the restaurant.
Ooh, yeah.
Just whoosh, like, the cops got uppity with him, basically, and so he
I would
stabbed a
imagine.
cop. He stabbed
Oh.
a cop in the
Even
arm
better.
with a fork. Let me be clear. It wasn't a worker. It was a cop that he stabbed with the fork.
Hey, man, I'm sticking you with a fork because you're done, man.
Yeah. Some of these guys, I think Randy Savage did it because he thought it was funny. You know what I mean? Like, I think he liked being his character outside of the ring because he thought it was funny. And
so this was the original thumbnail for this video, but I changed my mind and I forgot to change the title. So here we are.
Sting versus you as Sting versus Ric Flair with John Cena as the referee.
Mm-hmm. And Xi Jinping is the cheerleader in the background.
Oh, I didn't see that. That's good. I like that.
And then there's a really cool guy in the crowd that says, "Buy my book."
Buy my book. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Available right now on Indiegogo, guys. The Colossals, right? The Colossals over on Indiegogo right now. Check it out. And click the button here. That way. Oh, there it is. Aha! I found it. Found the button. But yeah, 8 days left on the Colossals. We will be going into in demand on it. So if you don't fit into it right now, feel free to check back and back it.
Seriously, you've done really well for first outing here. Like breaking 3,000 USD when very few people have any idea who any of us are. That's impressive.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'd like to keep going. See if we can get it there. So
I'll be throwing my number in there at the end of this month, actually. Like I said I would. I'll be backing it at the end of this month, like I said I would.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Do you have that? Do you have that art handy on your computer?
Which art?
The art of Razor and.
Oh yes. I save everything. My artist sends me, and he has copies of it all too.
Yeah. Do you want to share it here on this? You have the master file, so
sure.
It's in high definition then. And I just want to let people know that you went out of your way. You had this commissioned for the campaign to show off like how cool these characters look together, and it turned out so badass.
Oh yeah, I honestly love everything he does because he listens and he does. When he has a better idea than you, he'll just do it and then let you append it rather than like correct you.
Well, he's got vision. And it was really on display here. This is a really cool piece.
I should be able to share now. Share screen, window, this one. Here we go. Yep, it's fan art I decided to commission to help Cider get a little more buzz around his Colossals campaign of EVS's Salamandroid and Cider's Riser fighting a large pack of Vispis.
And just look at this. You got Salamandroid using. It's just melting this motherfucker up here. Like, this dude just showed up for work. 2 days from retirement, gets his face fucking melted off.
Yep. Not to mention the one that he's like standing on and crushing because you can see it's like gooey bits starting to come out.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's vicious right there. But I do want to let you know, speaking of vicious, here's Ric Flair.
Woo!
All right. Thanks for coming. That was great.
What
do you think of this? What do you think of this art, Ric Flair?
Looks like fucking.
Damn it! You were supposed to say woo.
What? Did I fuck it up?
Yes. Say woo.
Well, I can't do two more.
Just say woo. Say woo. Say woo.
Woo!
There we go. That's what. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. All right, that was great. We had a finally. But yeah, no, this when you showed this to me, this took my breath away, man. This I was standing up. I get right up out of my seat. This looks so fucking cool, man. It's like it's you know how you can snapshot a battle and just know exactly how it went and that this is like 2 seconds before the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he spells it Raiser, but I could be wrong.
Oh, you could. It's pronounced Razor, but it's it's what you want to call him for right now, right? Brand new character, time to learn.
I think he's a fantastic character. I love the King Ball armor. I think you called it.
Yep, King Vale. Yep.
Yeah, I also found that funny too. There's that similarity between our universes. I have your Satan, essentially, to call him something, is your King Baal. And then in my universe, we've got Siros's half-brother, Baal, who is something of a problem throughout the books. That's all I'll say.
Right? It's you know that Tim and Eric meme? It's free real estate. You know, you take a look at that stuff. We might as well make use of it. Barely anybody talks about that stuff anymore. They all want to make like rainbow dyed unicorns and stuff. They don't want to do this hardcore cool stuff.
Yeah, man. Also, I saw what's his name? I can never remember his actual freaking name. I just remember his character, Paragon Prime. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names.
Oh, the Hero Geek.
Yes, Hero Geek. Thank you. And I didn't want to say his real name because I don't know if he says that publicly or not.
He does.
Oh, he does? Oh, okay. But yeah, Hero Geek. I just like stuff like that. I like heroes being heroes. When it comes to my Cape books, I like them in two forms. I really, really like the stuff like classic Superman and Batman and Flash. I liked the crime-solving element that was in earlier Flash comics and Batman comics. Rather than just fighting bad guys, there was actually like a degree of intelligence to the characters, and then I guess some people got lazy and they decided to stop doing that. But yeah, I really like that stuff. So seeing that his Paragon Prime is essentially a Hank Pym is a decent human being instead of an absolute cunt.
Right.
I like that angle.
Yeah, he really stepped out and said, "I'm going to make a hero that I would admire, that I would look up to."
Yeah,
and I'm really glad that he did that, because that makes the difference when you're making superheroes. You got to make somebody you would look up to.
Exactly. Don't get me wrong, I love Guts. He's one of my favorite characters in manga, period. Phenomenal anti-hero. But he's not someone I would look up to. Like, he was someone he's certainly someone I respect, certainly someone I would fear, but look up to? No. Not really the qualities of a hero, but he is a phenomenally well-written character. But
hi, Andy.
Yes.
Hi again.
Andy likes saying hi over and over, apparently.
Hello.
Good day.
Buenos noches.
Buenos noches. Guten Tag.
I
guess at this point it would be Guten Nacht.
Right. What time is it? No, it's still dark in Germany. Yeah, I guess. Well, not that kind of dark. But I'm just if you want to check out I'm Bright's Twitter account, you go ahead, if you would, just post that in the private chat, and I'll put it in the main chat here, and we'll get that out there, because that Twitter post, I'd like to see that circulated some more, because your artist did great. You guys came up with an awesome composition. I really had next to nothing to do with this piece. It's totally awesome how well Razor came through, how well Salamantra's just roasting that guy. I can't get over it. All I can think of is like 2 days from retirement. No.
Yeah, pretty much.
Tell my wife. Bzzz.
Tell my wife. Yes, exactly. It's a play on that wonderful the neutrals from
Futurama, yeah.
Futurama.
Tell my wife,
Yeah,
hello.
Hello. That show had some great jokes, man.
What a really gifted crew of people to work together, right? You've seen some of them like do readings of the Star Wars script and stuff in their characters.
Yes.
Yes. Those are hilarious. I wish we could show them, but like the conventions have them copyrighted, so you get fucking taken down.
Serious trouble.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things actually to come out of some of those like fan meetups and whatnot is someone had wholesome ass LeVar Burton read "Go the fuck to sleep."
Yes. Yep.
I lost it listening to that. It's then there's John St. John, the voice actor for Duke Nukem, reading a bunch of pages from 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, Jesus.
I think it would have been funnier to have him read Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh God, yes.
Yep.
Oh, that would have been hysterical. That man, though, he just is. He is an entertaining fellow.
Yeah. Went through some trouble on Twitter last year, so had some fun with getting canceled. And
yeah. Well, that tends to happen to anyone who doesn't abide by the Church of Communism.
Oh, hail, brother James Hayes.
Hey, James.
He says
always
hello,
fun to talk to. He's a nice dude. Whenever I was hanging out with Simple Jack, I don't know what he goes by. James would show up and we'd sit there and talk between the three of us and whoever else was in chat about a lot of like deep cut stuff that I did not know about. He filled me in on some stuff from Spider-Man that I didn't even know happened. I was like, holy shit, man.
Right. Hey, we got a knowledgeable crew around, you know? People in the chat know what's up. They know what's good. But James Hayes, he says, hello, Cider, your guests, and everyone hanging around chat. I hope that you're doing good and feeling well.
Oh, yeah.
Well, James, I really appreciated that. Today's one of those days where I needed to hear a message like that, so I really appreciate it, man. I'm glad you're here, and thanks for leaving that message for us. It's just the weather's changing up here in Maine, you know, and so the leaves are changing, and we got Jabba. He says, I hate comics. They're for nerds. Nerds, excuse me. He's over in the UK. Nerds. Oh no, Lovey, it's the nerds. But the weather's changing and it's getting cold, as you know, where you are too. I'm right. It's getting cold at night, and the leaves are changing, falling off the trees. And,
that they are.
We pumpkins are showing up by the side of the road for sale, and that's been a good sign. But you know what? I still have not gotten hot apple cider yet. I'm worried that there might be some kind of lockdown shenanigans involved in it. I'm gonna be real mad if I don't get my hot cider this season. I'm gonna be real mad.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I appreciate that, Sauce. Thank you. I'm trying to make a good go of it.
He's more at ease with the cigarette in his hand.
You know what, dude? I seriously have never smoked, but this week I have been like, I would seriously consider doing it. Gosh, something to do, something to take the edge off. Jeez.
Stephen King wrote 2 novels off 1 cigarette.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, maybe that one that like extends out the window and down the street a little bit, but
yeah.
The brother James Hayes, he says, "What you got down, Cider? You may have had a bad day, but you're just a few hours away from a whole new tomorrow." And that's a great message.
Indeed.
Earlier this week, my sister passed away rather unexpectedly, and so
Whoa,
I'm
whoa.
a little dour and
The
stuff.
sister?
Not the sister. One of my sisters passed away.
I'm sorry.
No, that one I was trying to set you up with. She's building battleships, so she's all right. She's just
Yeah. Oof.
So it's why I'm a little dour. Why I'm not like energy up, yippee skippy. Let's talk about everything. I just trying to think about other stuff. Laugh, maybe. Who knows? But thank you. I appreciate it, James Hayes. That's a good message. I like to believe that message too. That's a good message to. It's what kept me going through all the surgeries I had and stuff like that.
Every day you wake up is a good day, in my opinion.
Yeah, tomorrow. There's always a better tomorrow. It may not be tomorrow. It may not be next week. It may not be next month or next year. But one of these tomorrows will be better than today.
Yep.
Is your cider a sweet soft drink? No, it is not. It is it's actual like near apple pulp, but it's a juice essentially. It's a dark apple juice, heavily spiced with cinnamon and a little bit of peppermint in the background to give you a zing when it's hot. It doesn't taste good when it's cold, but when it's hot, it's pretty
Oh man, holy crap! I always like putting a little bit of I wanted to say turmeric, but that's wrong. That's the wrong spice.
Turmeric.
Yeah, it's the wrong spice. That's not the one I'm looking for. No. Don't worry, it's not the one I'm looking for.
Nutmeg?
Nutmeg, thank you. They have very similar taste. I like putting a little bit of nutmeg in my apple cider.
Yep, the hot stuff, Cold apple cider is great with just the cinnamon and a little bit of lemonade in the back. It's real great stuff, really.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
Now I'm starting to think you should try it with turmeric now.
No. Yeah, not touching that hot cider comment. Okay.
Oh yeah, Jabba. There's a drink that comes out of fucking. I can't remember if it's the Scottish or the Irish. It's called Magners, and it's an alcoholic cider, and you can get like a pear cider, an apple cider. Oh, they're all fucking delicious though.
I've never had an apple cider before.
Sauce, that's
that's rough, dude. I'm sorry to hear that, Sauce.
Yeah, that's really deep, man, and I'm glad that you put that much consideration into that. Thank you for letting us know that that's something that somebody out there put their mind to. You know, even if it's not something cosmic and it's just something that helps you get to sleep, helps you get through this and stuff, man, thank you. That is really cool, and I'm glad that you brought that here.
Yeah, Jabba knows about Magners. A man of taste.
Definitely top 10 states in meth addiction, most likely. Yeah. But Jabba says our cider is alcoholic and better served chilled. He sounds like a cool guy. We should talk sometime.
What happened to Krigaloo? I haven't seen him in a while.
Krigaloo Bunsen?
Yeah.
He had triangle differences.
Gotcha.
How unfortunate.
For some people, it's things that they can't look over, and there are things that they need to take a break from to catch their breath. It happens.
Yep.
Well, there's certain things that we can always just look past and move on forward.
Well, every day is a new day, and every day is a brand new world. Yeah, every day is a brand new world, so, it's... sorry, I had to think about how the song went. But, yeah. So there you go. Every day is a brand new world, man. And, yeah, right? I should put that in my intro.
Oh, hey, Wooster.
Monetize us?
Yeah. Krieg is still around. Yeah, he's still around. Like I said, he just had triangle differences, so he's just not here. He's still around. You catch him in Nasser's chat occasionally, and I think he hangs around Fraga's every now and then. I'm sure you see him out on Twitter in the wild.
I see Vicky was going at Fraga, speaking of Fraga, the other day.
Uh-huh.
What was that about? I missed it entirely. I just kind of went, Vicky's at it again, is she?
Fraga basically told her to, slow her roll and check where she was coming from, since all she does is talk about how she hates CG.
I'm kind of beside myself, fellas. I really thought that we were closer partners with the former empire. Gosh, we're not sending boatloads of pumpkin pie over to the UK, guys. Gosh. No, I'm serious. This is really bothering me. Like over here in the colonies, I mean, like, we would have definitely have been like, oh, the queen wants a boatload of pies? Cool. Make her buy some and we'll send them over. Like, I'm so sorry, Jabba. Like, nobody thought to be like, you nice New England people, could you send some pies over? We've been like, fuck yeah, bro. Here you go. I'm so sorry, man. Let your government know. Just ask. That's all I had to do. We'll send blueberry pie too, man. It's great. It's blue.
Holy shit. Wait.
Yeah.
Jabba hasn't... I gotta fix that at some point. I gotta find a way to get a fucking pumpkin pie to him.
All they got is shepherd's pie over there. It's kind of sad.
Oh, dude, shepherd's pie is so good, though.
It is.
They have more pies than that. They have meat pies, and in that
yes,
demon barber Sweeney Todd, that's made out of children and hobos and politicians. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Oh God.
James Hayes says, "Hail, brother." He says, "Well, death might leave an ache in your heart. You feel no one can heal, but memory born of love is a thing that not even God might steal. Focus on the good things. It'll be all right."
Absolutely, I agree.
And yeah, that's good messaging, man. I really appreciate that. I know I sound a little flat, and I really do appreciate this. It's just a lot to take in at once, you know. I appreciate it though, man. Wait a minute. We got our former empires mixed up here. That's a Frenchy thing they say, to let them eat cake. That's a Frenchy thing. You get blueberry pie. Are we really? Is there a trade embargo on pumpkin? I'm kind of mad now. I might write a sternly worded letter. Like, excuse you, U.S. government, what kind of trade embargo do we have on pumpkin pie? The good people of the U.K. are suffering enough. They don't even have meat right now. At least we could do is send them pumpkin pies.
It's especially since Halloween's going to be canceled again. We could do something with those pumpkins.
Again? Why is it getting canceled? Oh, I get it. Yeah, exactly. Did it taste like Governor Mills? Just asking. You know. Then we can hope.
I've always wanted to try Boris Johnson pie.
Boris Johnson pie.
Steak and ale pie. Well, that's probably what it tastes like, Prime. It's probably what Boris Johnson pie tastes like. It's steak and ale. You know, the first time I had steak and ale described to me, it was by a person fucking with me, and they told me they just put, like, they chop up steak, and they'd put it raw in there with onions, and then pour the ale, just the liquid ale in the fucking pipe in the pie pan, just toss her in the oven. I was like, only the British. Only the British.
It's a drunk steak. Sounds delicious.
Well, we have up here in Maine, we call it bulldog stew, and maybe you guys have it up there in Canada too. But you take a roast and you put it in a slow cooker, and you put Budweiser, like the full Budweiser beer, you know, like not that light or half or lime or whatever. You just fill the slow cooker up with beer and onion and garlic, and you let it slow cook. It's bulldog stew.
That sounds fucking delicious.
It is, especially with potatoes, the red russets. Oh my gosh.
Oh, dude, I gotta get into better shape so I can have alcohol again. That sounds like something I really need to try.
That sounds so fancy. All we do is we take a can of Budweiser and shove it with the chicken's ass and put it on the grill.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Go watch Thomas the
That's-
Tank and Java.
Perette's in here? Did I miss Perette's comment?
I don't know. Where is Perrette?
No,
She said
no.
hello, alert. Oh,
Oh,
there,
there
it is.
she is. See, I don't know which one she's talking about now because we just
The
talked
beer.
about 3 different.
She's talking about the thing that Cider described.
Yeah, the beer one.
Yeah, it sounds phenomenal. I'm
Yeah.
Once I'm down to my my target weight, I will definitely make that. That sounds incredible. We called it Bulldog Stew.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to find the recipe for it here. Any pictures or something?
Yeah, we need pictures. We need proof.
Unfortunately, when you search it, Bulldog Stew just pulls up dogs with bowls of soup next to them. I hate Google. I hate Google.
Google is annoying like that. Yes.
What did Bing give you?
I don't want to know.
No, but you search on Bing when you want to find stuff you don't want to see.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, DuckDuckGo?
Good old Dick.
I don't think
no.
it's being censored, Prime. I just think I have the wrong search terms.
I don't know, man. They're
Bulldog
trying to make us
stew.
eat bugs now. You don't know if they're trying to, like censor the meat since there's a beef shortage. You know.
There is
For you, maybe.
There isn't a beef shortage. That's a lie.
Oh, I meant in the UK. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
well, it is an island. Yeah, I can't find a picture of him. Sorry, fellas.
The only reason there's a quote unquote beef shortage is because corporations allowed themselves to be talked into destroying livestock instead of harvesting it.
Oh, I thought it was because London's population, they eat a lot of beef and not a lot of pork.
Right,
Wink, wink,
Elasmat?
Nudge, nudge.
You fucking hear that? Do you hear that, Elasmat? You're the reason why there's so much pie chat in the chat. You understand that? And you know what, mister?
I figured
If
it would
you're
be
out
the
there-
Lord of Pies. Eat them.
If you're out there, Elasmat, and you can't get to the chat to sass me, we'll take this up on the show we're gonna start with the quaff. You understand me? When the three of us get together on my channel, we'll sort this pie and the chat thing out, all right?
Oh, that
I know what you
reminds
did.
me. I actually had a suggestion that I wanted to bring up to yourself. I already mentioned it to Quaff, but yourself, Elasmat, Quaff, see if you guys wanted to do sort of, let's talk about campaigns we think are promising.
Yeah, we have it. We're working on it right now. We're gonna go and do our thing on my channel.
Fantastic.
Might circulate it around like the Jack Show. You're probably gonna have to look for it maybe around this coming Wednesday on my channel. Probably around 11 o'clock in the evening on Eastern Standard Time.
Very nice.
Yeah, not that gay Pacific time like Testify has.
Duck pie. Oh, dude. You know what? A correctly made duck à l'orange is fucking phenomenal, but a lot of people fuck it up.
I don't want to touch it because in the context of Road Warrior Drake, that is something.
That's
That
a
is
sin.
something else.
That is a
Yeah.
sin.
That is
That
a
is
sin.
a beast warrior you just ate.
Yep. Well, okay. Well, we're not gonna. Yeah. Okay. James Hayes has a great question. Thank you. Thank you so much for changing the subject, James Hayes. Yes, I do have a channel. Wouldn't you know? It's flooded with colossal stuff right now, but I do have my very own channel. There's stuff you can jump into the Ciderverse over there. By the way, those creepypastas I wrote for the main taxi driver weren't the only things I did, right? So you hop on over to my channel here. It's Cider Hype. I'll put the link in the chat. I'm over there. The Colossals theme song starts auto playing, so if you have your volume turned up, Turn It Down.
You're about to get deafened.
Yeah, that comes out hard and fast. But the link's in the chat right here if you guys want to go over and subscribe or check out what I've got to offer. Keep an eye on the channel. Like I said on Wednesday, we're at least going to start doing a show. The Quaff, Elazamat, and myself. And that's right, 3 of us. Going to strike out on our own. Give a swing at doing something just a little bit different than the usual. And if you don't like links, you can always type Cider Hype up in the search bar and check it out over there. Justify's here.
Hey, what's up?
Huh?
He woke up.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, God.
What?
I hear your air conditioning running, so you're not in the hospital. How you doing, buddy?
Bite your tongue again.
Yeah, he's doing that good.
I just got up again.
Yeah, from the dead.
What?
You sound horrible, Testy.
Shut up, you fucking asshole!
You catch a cold?
No, it's called the coof.
Oh, gotcha.
When you wake up, I have no throat.
He has to wait for
like-
it to load.
Takes me like 2 hours.
It's like the shaders in COD. It takes a while for them to load in his throat.
Yeah, fuck
You know what? Fuck you, Jabba. Fuck you know. I'm leaving.
I actually like that.
The dog is so nervous. I love that fucking clip.
Oh, shit.
That's the French. Isn't that escargot? No, it's not a pie. They don't. No, it's not a pie. They
No,
just put 'em on a
escargots,
dish.
you eat them out of the shells, basically.
Uh-oh.
So, have
Uh-oh.
you guys heard about Mario? Yeah. This is what the live-action version is going to look like, y'all.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Look how good Chris Pratt looks with his mustache. I mean, it's awesome, right?
But it's not going to be live action.
Oh, it's not going to be live action?
No, they announced it's going to be done up like Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh. Oh. So this is wrong. Okay.
No, it's beautiful is what it is, because I want Chris Pratt to show up to the recording booth wearing that. Now, don't you agree, Testify?
I'm here to pray to my deity.
Diet.
Oh, your deity? Where? Quap's not here, man.
Atkinsons? You praying to
Fuck you
Atkinsons?
nerds. I've had enough of you people.
People.
You know why
Wait.
he's mad, don't you?
Did you just call us
He
people?
said you people. I don't know what he
Yeah,
means
yeah,
by
yeah.
you people.
Yeah, because we're nerds. We're nerds.
That's a step up from nerds, though, calling us people.
You're right. Careful now. Might have a self-esteem by the end of this.
Snap! This one is going into my cringe compilation.
Oh, PewDiePie. He was... When he used to make ridiculous jokes, he was a funny dude. I actually kind of liked him.
Still is
No, I think
wild.
they're in the Discord talking. But yeah, you're right, Prime. This is definitely it. Can you zoom in a little bit on this?
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, the nose is even... Wow.
The bulbous nose.
I really hope, like, do you remember how, like, Vin Diesel showed up to the group wearing stilts, so he was the height of a normal man? Anyway, I hope Chris Pratt just shows up in, like, a full, like, cosmetic makeup setup for Mario, like, full, you know,
It's
Looking
a
like
me,
a
fake
real-
nose and stuff.
Looking like
Yeah.
a rotund Italian plumber.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope he shows up, and I hope they like have him like talk like Chris Pratt in the movie, just to
Oh,
make sure
no.
that just to make sure that every Nintendo fanboy shrieks in rage at that moment.
No.
I hope he looks right into the
No.
camera and he says, "Don't forget about Guardians 3," and then he goes back to womping the bad guys.
Koopas.
Koopas, thank you. I could only think of Bowser, and I was like, they're not Bowsers.
Can you
I
share my
mean-
screen? Can you share my screen? I got some great stuff.
Oh no 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 no
I
no
think
no
you,
no 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 no
I
no
think
no
you shared it.
no
Is this,
no.
what is this?
It's Johnson.
It's like from UPN. It's a great thing. That's a man.
Why? Why?
That was supposed to be like, like the end of the Goosebumps, where like the little kid made it home, and Dad was like, "I'm glad you made it home." And the kid's like, "Yeah," and then we found out the kid's jerking off to his father, and that's the Goosebumps story. So, R.I.P. Jackie Chan. Mm-hmm.
What, is he dead now too?
Really? I thought Jabba's just being Jabba. Did you kill Jackie Chan? He can't keep getting away with it.
Damn.
No, he's not.
That's like crime lord. Just he don't like somebody. They just end up dead.
Yeah, Jackie
Yeah.
Chan.
Yeah, that's more or less what happened to Bruce Lee.
It's like Morgan Freeman. Everybody's trying to kill him every other week.
Technically, Brandon Lee. You don't ever know.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Snap! This one is going into my cringe compilation.
Holy shit. Bring that up in the middle of this goddamn shit. Man, God damn it. That was such an awesome movie series. And then that stupid shit had to happen.
Yep.
Fuck. Can you imagine the world we would live in if The Crow became kind of like Blade, where he got like 3 movies and then like a television show and his own comic and fucking video games and shit? Like, how different would our world be if like Spawn had like a same end of the spectrum kind of buddy in The Crow? I mean, gosh, what the holy hell!
Yeah.
Or the biography of his father as his son playing his
The closest we really got was characters like Lady Death and Vampirella, who were basically just there to titillate nerds.
Titillate.
Yeah, he said titillate.
Okay, ease it down there, Family Guy. Jesus.
Oh Jesus! So I took a look at Larry's campaign, the Niobe Birthright Origins, or whatever the hell it's called.
Why?
Because I was curious, and I immediately saw the Lady Death fucking ripoff he has in his book. He basically gave Lady Death a black bikini instead of a grayish white one, and made her skin blue. It's like, okay, you're lazy. All right. I know not.
What
to
do you
back-
think, Testify? You alive?
Misty?
No, he died.
No. But hail the otters. Hail.
Damn otters.
James Hayes says, may as well be. Jackie Chan is now utterly despised in Hong Kong for speaking propaganda on behalf of the mainland Chinese government. It's true. It's true. He's on that billionaires list of Chinese government-sponsored billionaires that could go missing at any minute, kind of like that Alibaba guy.
So what you're saying is that there's going to be a Jackie Chan and John Cena film real soon.
Probably.
They may be played by the same guy, is what I'm telling you, too. So, but yeah, no, I often think about like the Crow and stuff, and not because it's like some fond memory of mine, but it's just like it's one of those things that eats at me. Where like there was so much potential and somebody just stomped it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just gosh, and they tried to redo it, and it just didn't hit right because the whole thing just didn't. Brandon carried that. Brandon made that character. That character.
Yeah, as much as I enjoyed Stairway to Heaven, I believe the show was called.
Yep.
it's not as good as the first movie.
No.
Thank you, Testify.
Yeah, speaking of which, the Colossals is funding, and they're not dead, right? 8 days left before we head into In Demand. Feel free to back it today. Added some art, by the way, as you'll notice up here at the top. Teams all in the line. Go down a little further. You've got the team in the line here, Star Supreme. Right there, left to right here, Star Supreme. Shadow Spinner. Up in the air, there's Isaac. Down is High Percussion. Got Razor here up front. Sola in the back. And finally, at the end, Delilah Church. In the background, you can see the Star Supreme Miracle Day statue back there. She's holding up the Miracle City sign. I thought we could have a nice banner, just sort of show where the Colossals live, kind of give a bit more life to this banner. So let me know what you think, guys, if it's working for you or we could do a little bit more.
Is she holding up a globe?
Yep, it's based off the Daily Planet globe. I really like the Daily Planet globe, so I decided I wanted to have that as like a city sign. It's like a recognition of the city. So, yep.
Okay, cool.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's a really cool symbol, and it comes into play in the first book, which is what we're funding right here. Just added the full blast here. You get all the prints, plus a copy of the book, plus the PDF. So once it's ready, that means once it's colored, once it's lettered, we're ready to go. You get that in your email. And then a few weeks later, it shows up in your mailbox for you to look through by hand. Got some page previews up here. More than happy to show off what's going on here. Leandro has knocked these pages out of the park.
Yeah, your artist is
great.
He's a solid. He does solid work.
Yeah. Back at today, folks. Testify. Put the link in the chat right here, and I appreciate that.
Can you share my screen?
Oh no! No!
What is he digging into?
Why?
Oh, that's a man. That's a man.
Why?
Says he's on the gay black sex.
He was throwing us to the quaff last night, man. Oh.
Testy
was he reaching
blowing
into?
the quaff last night?
No, he was just reminding him about the jump.
Was that guy like stuck in a sailboat sail? He's trying to get him out of it? What happened? Oh, he's trying to save his dad from a boating accident. All right. Well, that's great. It's weird how this movie has so many twists and turns in it.
Yeah, there's not twists and turns, all right?
Yeah.
Oh.
But you know what else has twists and turns? Never mind. Testify. Now what?
I just saw the title of your stream.
Yes.
Did you talk about Ric Flair?
Yeah, for about 5 minutes.
Okay. Ric Flair is not a sleazeball. Fuck any of you guys that think he is.
Okay.
He is the greatest wrestler of all the time.
All the time. Yes.
All the time.
You're right. He doesn't turn off.
No, he doesn't. Even when he's dead, he'll still be fucking awesome.
He'll still be helicoptering his dick in front of teenagers. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he didn't do it in front of teenagers. Stop it. What are you talking about?
That older wrestler there, the big fat guy, he was talking about, that's what he was talking about.
There were no teenagers on that fucking plane. It was a private plane.
No, this was about a bar. This is about him being at a bar. And
okay, he did shit at a bar. Give the guy a goddamn break. It was how long ago?
40 years?
20 years? 20?
Keep going.
Again, man, it's just, I didn't know this stuff about him. I thought he was just like that on the ring, and then come to find out
he was notorious for coming down. He would come down to hotel lobbies wearing his goddamn wrestling robe in full birthday suit. He was notorious for doing shit like that.
No idea, man. I'm Country Mouse.
So funny.
You know? All I see is when the WWE show comes on Sundays, and you watch it, you're like, oh,
this is the thing with cancel culture now. Yes, he was a womanizer, Perrette. Yes. But the women loved him.
Yep.
That they did.
There's a big difference.
Okay.
It's one thing if he was forcing himself on him. This is what he just did back then. You didn't hear anybody complaining back then? Why is it now when he's 70 some odd years old on dialysis? He's on dialysis, by the way, if you didn't know that.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. He's drank himself into a fucking coma, basically, almost. Give Ric Flair a break. Of anybody that deserves a pass, it would be him.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, him.
Nah, I'm all set, but I'm not gonna push the guy off a cliff. So
that's it. I'm going to fucking kill Einbrecht right now.
He's
got a long drive.
He's finally coming to scalp me. He'll be here in 2 weeks.
No, your Canadian government won't let him in.
No, probably not.
Hellseed. I was about to ask, why did you say that about Ric Flair? I was like, what is up with Ric Flair? Why Ric Flair of all people?
Why Ric Flair of all people? Okay. Okay.
Oh,
I just
man.
didn't know that about him. And when that Dark Side of the Ring episode aired, it was the first time I'd ever heard anything about this whole situation. I didn't know any of that. I'm a country mouse. I only knew this stuff because it showed up on television once a week that these guys were wrestling each other. That's all I knew about them. They never came up here to conventions or anything like that. There was only like one professional wrestling match in Maine's entire fucking history. Hello.
Did you say why Ric Flair?
Yeah, I'm asking why
did you fucking say why Ric Flair?
Yeah, why did he pick him for the street?
That's it. You got another week.
What? Wow.
He gave you another week of probation?
I didn't know I had some right now, but apparently I do now.
Right? No mercy. No mercy.
None. Testy has... Testy doesn't have mercy even for small children, so don't feel too bad, Prime.
Small children? Okay.
And Perrette, I don't think anybody's evil. Well, Tommy Dreamer, you know, what he had to say, that I don't think that was necessary. I think he could have said, I don't have an opinion about that. And that would have been a lot better than saying, it was a joke she took too seriously and they made a big deal about it. No. But I don't have a problem with people like Ric Flair. I don't. I didn't know this stuff about him, and it really reshaped how I feel about him as a kid and adult. You know, it's really disturbing. That's all.
Yeah, it'll have that effect on you, unfortunately. Well, it's just like I used to like Mark Wade, and then the shit with learning that he punches holes in walls when he throws a fit, fucking, you know, Marvel HQ and all that shit. No, I learned to hate that fucking weirdo.
Welcome back.
Why?
What do you mean?
Why would you change your opinion on him now?
Well, because I only knew him on the 45-minute weekly installments that I knew about him.
Okay, but he's been doing this shit for how many years is he? 70+ years?
Right, and I didn't know about it. I didn't know anything about that.
It's like wrestling lore.
I'm not a hardcore wrestle lore guy.
You brought up Tommy Dreamer, I heard.
Yeah, he's in there making excuses
right now.
Yeah, he was making excuses for Ric Flair. During
it wasn't excuses. It's stupid. This has been known for years. The plane ride from hell, which you're talking about, is the. I think it's on YouTube right now. You could actually watch it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I'll put it in the chat. Plane ride from hell. Plane ride. Here we go.
James Hayes says, I can only forgive Ric Flair because he brought Charlotte into the world and on to TV.
Yes. My queen.
Who's Charlotte?
His daughter.
Ah.
Beautiful.
Didn't know he had a daughter.
He was on SummerSlam.
Wrestler.
Man.
I haven't watched
She would kick the living shit out of all three of you. Probably me too, honestly, in the end.
I would let her.
I'd rather go through you guys first. But I just put the link. That's the Vice link for what they're talking
episode.
about, the plane ride for hell. It literally is 20 plus years old. This has been talked about so many fucking times already, and now they're making a big deal out of it. That's why Tommy Dreamer came off the way he did. It's the hypocrisy thing that we've been talking about. There's been a lot of hypocrisy in different things lately. This is one of them. Not saying what he did was right, but this is 20 plus years old shit they're digging up again.
I wonder if, yeah. I mean, it just seems like it's another attempt to Me Too someone.
Here's the only thing I'll tell you on that one, Sauce. It was a failed wrestling career, but he got paid because he was in WCW. His other son.
Is it a failure if you get an action figure and a contract that pays you millions?
I don't know if he did, but he fucked Stacy Keibler.
Oh, let's see. There you go. You got something.
And I'm not joking either on that one.
Keebler cookies, huh? How about that?
Yeah, him and Stacy Keibler were an item, and it's 100% truth.
That's where my brain went too, Cider. Keebler cookies.
He puts
Like,
icing
ooh.
on that cookie.
Got his hand in the Keebler cookie jar. How about that? Ho 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 ho.
Have you sold a book?
I haven't. Hold on.
Did you sell a fucking book?
I haven't checked. No.
No?
It's okay.
Why not?
We're talking, and
It's not okay.
it is because we're talking, and we'll keep talking and promoting, and sale come or it won't, one or the other. But we're here to stream.
Have you
and
thought about going on?
Oh, I don't want to get into that shit. No, stop it, Einberg.
Stop it. There's a guy that does an open mic. I'm trying to think of his name.
I want to beat the
No.
living fuck
Peter
out of you.
Cimetti.
Oh.
Oh yes, yeah. I've been on a few
Yeah, he's
times
been
with
on-
Pete. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's Pete likes what I got to offer. I made him a meme too.
Oh, cool. I was just. Have you been on his open mic night to
Yes.
shill the
Yeah.
Colossals?
Yeah.
Okay,
he-
cool.
He's done it, was it 2 times?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
just
far.
wasn't sure if you had been over with Publishing Pete or not. I didn't know.
Hmm.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, and I've been there when I think it's Don Chin shows up as Pizza Medi. That's I love that joke. I'm easy to please when it comes to humor, and I really I get a kick out of Pizza Medi. It's fucking hilarious. He's got a wig and a mustache, a sunglasses, and the Alterna hat, but he's always got
I
pizza
thought
in
that
both
was his
hands when he's
real hair.
talking. No, that Pizza Medi is the
Jesus
joke
Christ.
character. Don's bald. And he comes on with his wig and stuff, and he's got 2 pieces of pizza. I think it's Don. And he's got 2 pizzas in his 2 pieces of pizza in his hand. And he's like, "It's me, Pizza Medi. What's up, everybody?" I love it.
That's Don Chin's humor for you. That's the guy behind X-Farce and a lot of other really great. What was it? Radioactive Teenage Hamsters.
Hamsters, yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude,
Oh,
I
God.
don't know. After that freaking John stream, I freaking passed out.
I'm telling you, Liam is like
sucked
Liam's
all
like
my
the,
energy
yeah,
away.
he's the nuclear elephant's foot at the bottom of Chernobyl's basement. The longer you stay around that, it just sucks the life out of you, dude.
It did. Because I literally watched it live this morning, and I don't know how I didn't go back to sleep. And then we went through it, and we didn't even get all the way through
No,
it.
we only did 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Episode 1.
Huh.
And I literally just, I went and sat on the couch, and I go, I'm just going to lay down for a minute. And I just woke up literally when I
3
came back on here.
hours later.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liam has that effect on me. I laugh for the first like half hour to 45 minutes, and then I start getting angry because he starts lying, and I'm just like, "Ooh."
Have you noticed the shelf?
Yes, it's cracking. I did
Oh,
notice that.
Does anyone have
showed
a
it.
picture of that to share?
Yeah, I can get it up. One
If
second.
you could find
Prime,
the one that,
phrasing, Christ.
if you could find the one John did, it's a lot clearer than the one that I put on Twitter.
Yeah, just give me 1 second.
gosh, it's just you and your phrasing. I gotta like make a hand guide for you.
You know
No,
what?
that's even worse phrasing.
Hey, guys.
No winning.
Fuck you, Jabba.
You gonna help him with his hand-to-gland combat there, Cider? Give him some advice.
Right?
He's gonna make me a minute man.
I want to learn how to knife fight, and I still haven't got that video yet.
Oh no.
But I'm waiting for like the Department of Defense to arrive at my house in like some, Hercules unit helicopter to whisk me away for my deeds against the great and powerful.
Well, no, you remember Liam said he was going to be doing knife fighting videos with his military friend?
All right, there it is.
Enhance.
You're going to have to enhance.
Holy shit, look at
Zoom
that
in.
fucking...
You can see the crack, but you got to zoom in.
Enhance. Whoa.
Yeah, too much enhancement.
Not the bald spot. Not the bald spot. The crack.
Little too eager there, Mr.
Look at the
Beaver.
crack.
Holy fuck, look how it's splintering. It's that... Oh, dude, what the fuck?
It's called moisture and heat.
1, no moisture control. Definitely in that place. And 2, not correctly built.
Yep.
There are no supports under that fucking shelf.
By the way, I just made Beretta moderator.
Oh, okay. Congratulations! Welcome. Enjoy your wrench. It means absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
What's in his beard?
No, that's not a beer. That's a toothpick.
Oh, that's his toothpick.
Oh, it looks like a cancerous mole.
It
looks
does.
like a booger that he snorted out, and then it just fell in his beard.
It rolled into a stop there. Like a tiny little snowball of shame.
It's a flavor saver.
Look at that forehead and those eyes, man. Holy shit.
He's starting to bald right here. Look, we're going to zoom in right here real quick.
Oh, God. Hold on, everyone.
Enhance.
But seriously, look at the bags under his eyes and the way his forehead's starting to snag.
The thing that always stood out to me is go down. Scroll down.
Scroll down.
The space between his little stupid mustache. Because he can't grow it there. Andy, when you start showing up more, then I'll do it for you.
I just want to know, it really doesn't take a lot of effort. Prime, could you scroll up to the shelf a little bit there?
Oh, yeah, sure.
It really doesn't take a lot of effort to fix this. If he just took maybe like a 12-inch 2x4, 1x4, and just set it flat against the wall, push that shelf up and set it underneath there, secured it with some screws, problem solved, done and over with.
Even that, or if you just got 2 L brackets and then hung it correctly.
Well, that's just it. It's too late to hang it correctly. You might as well just fix it with a piece of board underneath that set, the opposite parallel.
Mm-hmm.
And
absolutely.
That way it won't move. There's nowhere for it to go then. But you wait. It's going to take that thing shattering and him having to cry about it.
That's an astute fucking observation, Testy, with the, he just used 2 L brackets. That's exactly what I was trying to say earlier, but I couldn't remember the term.
Yeah. I actually do know something about construction and shit like that, so. It's what we were all joking about, going, how long until that thing cracks? And
there it is.
First one today.
Breaks is the next problem. Goodness.
He's going to lose a lot of those toys. They're going to shatter when they hit the floor.
Castle Grayskull is $300 plus, and it's a 1980s toy.
Mm-hmm.
And the plastic has become so brittle, probably, from being out in Australian heat, it's going to crack or shatter in some places.
Well, it's going to shatter. It's
humidity, elements,
It's going to shatter. It's not going to crack. That thing's going to...
I guarantee you that building or his little... whatever we're calling that thing now, the hug box, is not insulated.
No.
No, it's definitely not. Based on the condition of that shelf, it is deteriorated far too quickly for it to be moisture controlled. There's no way he has central air or anything else in there.
No.
Well, it is insulated, but it's like that the pressure treated insulation, so it's like the little sheets stacked on top of each other with tinfoil on the edges.
Utterly worthless in Australia.
Yeah, I know the water. It's the spring season anyway. But I just wanted to. I highlighted Sauce's comment, and I know this isn't unique to Maine, but just it stood out to me. Like this guy, this guy's in Maine. The security systems involve pieces of wood.
You know what? Just so we could kill a rumor going on.
Mhm.
You know how we've been told that we manipulate things
Oh,
and
Jesus Christ.
edit things and all that.
No, you guys have never edited or manipulated anything.
It's been thrown out there. So what I'm going to do right now, really quick, is I'm going to share my screen.
Hold on to your butts.
And this is where it came from.
Nothing creative with the super chat.
And
What
if
advice
you
would give video
see
game streamers? Start.
the
Own your
crack,
Get to know you. Get to know your audience.
he's right
it's okay
here.
to stream to nobody. It's okay to stream to an audience of 0. It's okay. Get to know you first.
There
Use
was
the free
no
tools you have in
editing
front of you. You
needed.
have literally everything you need to do what you need to do right now, probably in your pocket.
This is from
You
Liam
can stream right now from
Stream.
your phone.
See, there's Liam.
Catching your streams every day.
Man, I'm
It's so
excited.
You're like
enjoying
teleported
hearing
there.
your voice on the regular.
Telling stories and
He's
watching
so
videos.
happy.
That weird
He's doing
happy
whatever.
face he made
I-
just
I-
then. Did
He's
he?
so happy.
I came into this with no expectations today.
Oh wait, I think we can see the
Watch
crack
Sonic
here.
Realities.
Yeah, right there.
Yep, as you
Uh,
can see,
So, just high
the
level
crack is right here.
After starting Spirit Attack, it was obvious it wasn't going to work out. Just two different philosophies, two different.
But go ahead, continue. I'm sorry.
Zagais asks us, hail brother, by the way, welcome to the chat. Zagais asks, can we also kill the rumor that Testy isn't in a wheelchair? Stop it. Stop mocking cripples.
That isn't in a wheelchair.
The only thing Testy loves more than his wheelchair is his wife.
That is true.
I thought his PC would probably equate more.
No, not next
Really?
to my wife.
Speaking of love, Elseed says Jabba likes crack.
You win in this. There's no pleasing Jabba, no matter what you
He
do.
went to his house and drew that crack there.
like he knocked over his mailbox testifying. Remember?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, it was us. We had everything to do with it. We flew to Australia and did that. Yep.
Yep.
We went through the Aboriginal frickin' mountains and people and
Fucking
just to
Dude.
draw a crack in his fucking shelf.
Liam would get cancer and he would blame it on a voodoo curse you put on him, Testy.
He already has cancer. He's got ball cancer.
Had. They cut it out.
Oh yeah,
remember?
he had it cut off already.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Damn.
Might have broke Einbrecht.
Sandwiches. Like from Zelda?
Sandwich.
Yes. Lol indeed. Low indeed. But yeah, no, I just to address that Ric Flair thing, to just really explain it, man, I just didn't know this stuff. Like we don't get like any of that behind the scenes stuff up here. Like cable wasn't even running to where I spent the first 10 years of my life until I was 12.
Yeah. It's why I got when I heard about it. I'm going, why are people talking about this now?
Well, because the millennials didn't have it. We were all dumb
I-
babies when it
I-
happened, you know?
I understand that, but I'm just going. This has been lore for years. Anybody, if you ever looked it up, Plane Ride from Hell, it's been there.
Uh-oh.
Years.
There's some lore here. Jabba the coach says, it's why Testify fell asleep. He was attacked by a child with
That
a
is
heroin
true.
needle.
I did. Yeah, while I was putting the crack in the thing.
Mm.
Oh God!
It puts the crack in the coconut.
And then
Mixes it
Liam Gray came and saved me.
up. Yes. From a gang of sexually aggressive
Yes.
men.
Yes,
Did
it was
did you-
beautiful.
Did you
Did you
exercise
swear to him
shirtless?
that
was
you would
music.
bear his child in response?
No, I blew my rape whistle.
Oh God!
Do you know
I
that,
still find that story baffling.
Do you know that Mr. Wonderful created 4chan?
Oh no!
I
he did
saw
not.
that earlier.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
nutty. how Australians just created the internet and everything cool about it. Thanks, Australia, for making the internet awesome, because apparently just like a handful of guys in Liam's chat like totally created internet culture.
Well,
Thanks, guys.
He created Devastator.
It's true.
Oh, God.
It's amazing. You know? Blown away by that. We wouldn't have the paranormal discussion on the internet without Liam. We wouldn't have Minds without Liam himself. It's amazing. It's amazing what Australia has given the world.
It's beautiful. Did I derail your thing?
A little bit, but I mean, you know, I just... Oh, bye. Okay, well. Yeah.
He did what he had to.
Who, Liam?
No, testify. He did what he had to.
Oh. What did he have to do?
Show the Colossal cider.
Oh.
Sell a book.
Is that what...
There we go.
8 days remaining. Do you want to be back at number 74? The Colossals is available right now on Indiegogo. That's right. These heroes have to fight for their lives against the greatest threats they've ever faced, themselves. You check out the campaign now as a brief write-up about the world here. I like alternate history, so the world's a little different than what you'd expect. And right there on page 1, you're going to notice some blue people, maybe a green guy. And then a little further on, you're going to notice a purple lady, a purple baby. So maybe this world's just a tad bit different than what other comic books present the future to look like. Give it a look. See if you like it. We're going to keep going through In Demand. It might change, might add some things, might be some new stretch goals too as we go through the In Demand stage. Keep an eye out if you don't like what you see here. Maybe in a few days it'll change and something you do like will be there. Check it out. Links in the chat because El Cid is a Chad.
Did you tell him about the shirt skull where you get the tiggle bitties of the metal print?
So it's a stretch goal. It's part of the... That's part of the Full Metal
Oh,
back.
okay. That's part of it. Okay, so you get a big metal print.
Yeah, 6x8. Yeah. Nice and reflective, like those holographic cards you used to bring to school. Only instead of Charizard, it's a top-heavy Star Supreme.
And if you don't get it within the next 4 weeks, I might get it. So you got to beat me, folks. You got to beat me before I get it.
I really wanted to grab that friggin' metal print, but I was just like, no, don't do that.
You can still get it. You can still get it. There's one of two. One of two already.
Yeah, no, I just mean I shouldn't.
You leave it alone. It's mine. It's mine, damn it. You leave it alone.
Hey, guys, just remember, too, in that in-demand stage, something new might show up. You never know.
Okay.
You never know.
Excited.
Keep your eye out. And to help with that excitement, let's take a look at this. Man, I love those buttons. Man, I love those buttons.
Yep, it's always nice to have them.
Yeah, if you guys are thinking about starting your own streams, or anybody is watching this in the replay, the StreamYards there over in Brand allows you to preload some videos, and then of course when you buy the Pro package or whatever you'd like, you can add more to it too. It's a really handy dandy thing to have. You put in fancy things like that little trailer. You can put in the
I love
every
that video.
time. Every
Thank you,
time.
The way
Testify.
she is, she's got PTSD or whatever, post-traumatic Down syndrome.
Poster. Oh my god, I love that. Post-traumatic Down syndrome. I had that one saved on my my external hard drive before that damn thing died.
Right.
Oh, it's such a classic.
Oop. Testify's here. Hi. Oh. Oh.
The Savior Comics is here, y'all. We're saved.
I really need a cigarette now. Jesus.
Look before him in his glorious building clothes.
How do you reach a point in your life where this is just something you do? You know? How do you get that far in your life?
Swiggity Swooty, I'm coming for that booty. Swiggity Swooty, I'm coming for that booty. Swiggity Swooty, I'm coming for that booty. On my way to steal your girl. Swiggity Swooty, I'm coming for that booty.
You know what? Just fucking-
Okay, can someone please get Liam's crotch out of my face? Jesus.
What? You don't like the smell of cottage cheese?
Is that what that smells like?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, he just left. He just left it right there.
Yeah, he just left it right
Just
on me.
Set that right there. Gosh.
Good God. I can breathe again.
Buy my book. Nice fellow there. Mine and everybody. Check out that link in the chat that El Cid posted. Real nice guy with that sign. There's Xi Jinping right there. Rooting on his big man Japan fella here.
This is
Whoever the fuck that guy is, I can't even remember his traitorous name anymore. John Cena, there it is.
How can you forget John Cena? He was just
He's a
in the
traitor.
Suicide Squad.
He's a
a
traitor.
traitor.
He deserves to be forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Canadian and I'm more patriotic than him. That's how pathetic he is.
I want others to testify, but it's kind of odd, ain't it?
It was requested by the Lord Master Xi Jinping, you know? Want to make sure. Right? His boy on center, on cue. But yeah. Oh, that's back. Why is that back? Alright.
Because you made it back.
No, I didn't. It just clicked back quick. But,
Okay.
Speaking of clicking back.
Fun fact, that image that you had, that was from the last Monday Nitro on TNT.
Interesting.
I think I only got to see like 2 episodes of that, like when we were like camping down in like 2 hours from where I grew up. I could get the cable over the air because somebody had like some transmitter in the campground park thing.
You had the bunny ears?
Yeah. But like they were in the campground, they would like transmit the cable signal, like the channel signal, out into the campground. So like pay-per-view events and stuff, and like Nitro and stuff. You could just turn it on with your little camp television, you know, a little battery-operated television.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the only time I'd ever seen like wrestling bigger than like, you know, what got shown on the news or whatever. Because I grew up with only 4 channels, right? I grew up with NBC, CBS, ABC, and the Canadian Broadcasting Channel. All right.
Good old CBC.
That's all I had, dude, until I was 10 years old, man. That's it. There was nothing. There was no Nickelodeon. There was no Disney. There was nothing. Except when we went camping down in Bangor. It was 2 hours south from where I grew up, and man, it was like going to Vegas for me. You know, it was like going to Vegas. Big cities. You know, cable internet came over the air. You know, amazing stuff. And then you got to on a scratchy screen, no bigger than what your cell phone screen is now. You got to see some dude scissor kick another dude in front of a giant crowd of people larger than your town you grew up in. There were more people in the stadium than the people in your town.
It's pretty nutty.
That
Well,
was the last WCW show on Nitro before McMahon on Raw gave his speech.
Huh.
Oh, well, we know the NFL is, so we'll have to wait and see if wrestling is.
I've got some more Mario news, by the way.
Nudes?
Oh, no, news. As you can see, Mario has...
He's pregnant.
Well, not just that, but he signed up with Sony.
He's buying a PlayStation 5.
He's now a pony boy. Mario is
Oh, I thought
boy.
that was an air purifier. Huh.
No, that's
That's unfortunately what the PlayStation 5 looks like. It looks like an air purifier.
That is clearly a
it's
PlayStation 5.
And did Mario also leave with a couple of turkeys? Wow.
Zeitgeist in chat. I heard nudes. Where?
I don't know. Maybe. It looks like he's trying to hide his grocery bill, doesn't it? Yeah. But this isn't a grocery store. This looks clearly to be a Best Buy. So.
All right. Even the boots. Good God.
Yeah. Bulbous boots. Yeah.
Wow. Ah. Do you have anything? Ugh. Oh.
You're gonna make
after that
cider vomit, don't do
dilapidated
that.
gut thing on it too. Oh, I half wonder if that wasn't part of the suit and that was part of the man inside. Oh. Anyway, we've been doing this for almost 2 hours here, so I'm gonna probably draw it down. And I thank you. You kept my mind off of stuff. Had some really good things to say that I really needed to hear. And I appreciate it, James. That was some rock solid stuff, man. But
James is good people.
Yeah. Pugs are not.
Oh, yes, pugs are not. That's exactly right.
Pugs are not. Are you like some kind of space pug? Pugs are not.
No, I just don't like certain pugs.
Oh.
They're slimy and they get everywhere.
Mm. Well, do you have anything to part us with?
Yeah. Get your pets spayed and neutered. That's all.
Get your pets spayed and neutered. Oh, good lord.
I'd say cool guys blow stuff up and walk away, but sometimes some guys hit the detonator too soon and still walk away, and that's kind of prime sometimes. That the Bob Barker outro. Oh wow, haven't heard that since yeah. Wow.
Oh god.
It's oh, sorry, Jack. We're drawing it down and just showed up there. Hail, brother. Hail. Sorry about just cutting out here after you showed up, man. Yeah, no, I got schooled about Ric Flair. Apparently this is just stuff that's gone on. But man, I didn't know this. It just really reshaped. He wasn't like my hero or anything. I didn't have posters, action figures, or whatever. It's just you see a celebrity, you see their show, their act, that sort of thing, and you're like, oh, that's neat. I understand this is how they perform on television. And I guess in my little kid brain, and when I was watching wrestling, I was just thinking that Ric Flair would like leave wrestling and put on a cowboy hat, get on a horse, and go back to his farm until he was needed again to kick ass. That's just what I figured. He's just a normal dude.
Yeah, it turns out though he's a degenerate 100% of the time.
Yeah, wow. Just helicopter dick degenerate. How about that? God. It doesn't surprise me, but it's also like, really? I'm not surprised, but I am, I guess, disappointed that I'm not surprised. Maybe that's why. I need a cigarette. Gosh. Before I end this, though, I'm Bright. Do you have anything to leave us with?
No, not really. I'm just kind of. I think I'm probably going to go pass out momentarily.
All right. Well, it was a good stream then. Tuckered you out just in time to hit the hay.
Yeah. Oh, you sleep well when you get there, Cider.
Yeah, right. But I hope you have a good night.
Oh, I usually do. One thing about my the antipsychotics I take, they make me sleep like a rock, so I don't have a problem there.
Mm.
All right, you folks in chat, have a wonderful evening.
You too. There's oh. Hail, brother, sister, sister, brother, 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 sister, sister. COCK and comics, cock and comics. Hail. Wavy emoji. Well, James, Jack, you're Jack. James is just above you, but brother Jack, I'm glad. Thank you. Hail, brother. No dramas. No dramas. The before I fire up the outros and stuff, I do wanna say, whoop, testifies here. Hold on. Hello.
Do you want to ride Space Mountain?
Yeah. He says, I'm the excuse me, brother, sister, sister, brother, brother, sister, sister, sister. I'm not sure. Cock and Comics says, I'm the creative, original Catskill kid, but you can call me Cyril. Cyril. Cyril? Cyril. Cyril. I don't know. I'm from Maine, and I'm probably butchering that. So, yeah. But I did want to leave you guys with this, that as down and dour as I was to this stream, I'm really sorry about that, but I'm glad you guys turned out and kept my mind off of stuff, kept me talking, and I really appreciate it. And I'm glad that we got the Tucker out Iron Bright, so you get to go to sleep there. That was kind of fun. But there's been a lot of trouble, and I keep on this motto that there is a brighter tomorrow. One of these days. May not be the tomorrow, when the sun rises, that tomorrow. It may not be the next day. It may not be the next year even. It could take a while. But one of these tomorrows will be better than today. It'll be better than yesterday. I have faith in that. And I have faith that everything works out the way it does, even if it catches us off guard, right? So that's what I want to leave you with, is have faith. Whatever's going on, if you're having trouble like I am, or was, or wherever I am in this, just have faith. It won't last forever. And one of these sunrises will be the one that's been the one you've been waiting for. So, anyway, I heard the request for the Colossals theme song, and I haven't played that in a long time. So, here's Testify. Hello.
Stop whining!
No, okay. All right. Anyway, I saw a request for the Colossals theme. We've kind of retweaked it a little bit, so let me know if you like this.
Sunset over Miracle City looks alarming tonight. Star Supreme's calling her heroes. destiny turned her face, nightmares and violent shapes. State of dreaming has left me numb. Blue eyes and wandering lips, true lights through fingertips, hidden tales of forbidden love. You've left me miserable, 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 miserable. You've left me miserable, miserable, visions of better times, kingdoms and lilac wine. Why did God fail to improve us? Teardrops of acid rain burning down through my veins. Can't I just leave for a night? Despite my fears, I dance for you, even while others move. Well, can one wait and live again? Or desperate, desperate,
Remember, there's always a brighter tomorrow. I'll see you in the next one.